Hello friends, how are you doing? In today's video we have an exciting new release from Rare Beauty. Oh my goodness, look at this. They sent over a PR package with their new perfume. I just finished recording my monthly favorites and I talked about perfume. I could not mention this one even though I have been wearing it the past week and a half. I have my thoughts. I am gonna share my first impressions and how how long wearing it is, the whole shebang. Let's open this beautiful PR package together. I love it because it's quite simple, but it is so pretty. It opens up like this to the side, and when you open it up, you get Miss Selena Gomez right there. This is a beautiful picture. I love it. And then a booklet with the perfume, the notes, and the perfume is right there. I love every single bit of this package. I love the vanillas in the background and how much it just matches the whole vibe of the perfume. And oh my goodness, isn't she a beauty? Like, this packaging is so gorgeous, perfect for any, like pretty vanity. I love the shape of it. And Selena always makes everything just very special. And we're going to talk about the packaging, the locking mechanism, which I'll show you in a little bit, and why she made it this way. But it says, introducing a fine fragrance that captures the essence of a perfect moment. It is warm and decadent with a touch of spice, caramel, vanilla, and sandalwood. This eau de parfum opens with notes of creamy caramel and pistachio, gives away an intoxicating vanilla infused with peppery ginger, and then dries down to earthy sandalwood. Thoughtfully designed with an accessibility in mind, we partner with a team of certified hand therapists and packaging engineers for a design that is easier to use than your traditional bottles and pumps. Twist to unlock. Firstly, we get two little locks right here, and when you tilt it to this side, you're able to spray and then you secure it right here. So the packaging is very nice. The bottom of it, it is glass, and then the top of it is plastic, and I feel like they made it that way so that first it's not very like extremely heavy, because she's always keeping people that cannot hold and grasp and things like that accessible, and then for the turning mechanism, right? Now let's get into the mist because this is so soft. I hope you got to see that. Wow, it is a very bright perfume. I could smell the spicy gingery, but it's like a sweet ginger. I smell a little bit of the pistachio, not much caramel, and I think we need to spray it on. Let me spray it on skin so that we can. Smells citrusy. It almost watered my mouth. We get top notes of caramel, pistachio, and pink pepper, and I could only perceive the pistachio and the pink pepper. I do not perceive the caramel too much, to be honest, if any. I don't think I do. The heart is vanilla and ginger, and that ginger is also very forward because I do again feel that tea gingery scent, which I love. I love tea scents. And it says cocoa beans, which I don't smell the cocoa beans either. And then it dries down to a sandalwood, tonka beans, and skin musks. So that really makes sense. So this perfume was crafted in France with ingredients from around the world, each adding its own unique depth and character. spicy pink pepper from Australia, vibrant ginger from Nigeria, and rich uncycled cocoa beans from West Africa come together with a smooth sandalwood from New Caledonia. Wow. And warm tonka beans from Venezuela. Like Selena, who finds inspiration everywhere, this fragrance is a celebration of discovery, unexpectedly and undeniably rare. I love that. I did not know that. So I love it. Like that makes me just love it even more. You know, just knowing that sourcing these ingredients were so thoughtful. Yeah, on skin, it just smells so delicious. Very gingery, spicy, vanilla-y. But yeah, it definitely dries down to that very much musky sandalwood that I love. A very safe perfume if you're into more unisex scents, more of, you know, the citrus scents that you like, vanilla, you know, but you're not looking for a gourmand vanilla. You know, if you're looking for a gourmand, mouth-watering vanilla, sticky sweet vanilla, this isn't it. You will need to smell the two other sprays that she has to have a little bit of an idea of what this is, in my opinion. The first one and this one, the lemon, you know, on the first one is very similar. The second one is more apricot forward, but the first one is more lemony, you know, very citrusy, and then you get the musky vanilla just towards the end, you know. This is very similar to that. I absolutely love this perfume. It is not invasive, it is very soft, it is very pretty, it is very fresh, it is very delicate, it will not aggravate. And I am not a big sprayer. Like when I use my perfumes, I do one, and I'm out. I would know, like, I'm not one of these people because I get just overwhelmed with perfume. And with these, I feel like I could spray and it just smells so good and I don't get offended by the scent, and I just want to keep spraying because she's so light and pretty. So yeah, friends, I 100% recommend this beautiful perfume. You know, if you're into the hunt for something that will get you, you know, transitioning from summer to fall, let me know if you smelled these. Let me know if you tried it. Let me know your thoughts. I know this is getting a lot of hype, but I tell you, it's for a very good reason, and I totally see why. People is loving it, and I think I'm gonna run through these quite quickly. In the bottle we get 50 ml, if you're wondering, and I don't think I mentioned the price. Those were $104, and these are Canadian dollars, and then the mini is 41. Yeah, right along with every other fragrance, you know, these days, just right on board with it. This is a perfume, so it is meant to be long wearing. Now let's talk about longevity, and these have surprisingly wear very good on me. I was shocked because on how light it is, I thought it'll disappear, but no. I got a good 6-7 hours on like skin. I could still smell it. And then I remember I put on my hair, I put on my neck and everything. And then when I went to bed and I just went to lift up my hair through the pillow, I could smell that beautiful, you know, aura of perfume still till next day. So this is not a besmooth perfume that is gonna go spraying everywhere. I don't feel like it is one of those with huge sillage, but I feel like it's a very personal long wearing perfume. It's gonna, you know, sit closer to skin, but it'll wear very good. I'm not sure of perfumes that wear, you know, like 10 hours or so. In my experience, perfumes usually wear, you know, 4, 5, 6 hours max. So this is a long purse with every single perfume that I have, and I love to carry perfume on my purse and like respray if I need to. So With this one having a truffle spray, that's what I'll be doing if I want to freshen up, you know, midday or whatnot. But I have wore these to my clinic, you know, seeing clients and doing treatments on them, and they have complemented and they don't feel like it's overpowering. Because when I test out a perfume, I like people to tell me you know, their thoughts, and I want them, like, I want to know if it's like offensive, if it's like too much. And two of the girls that I treated, one older lady and a younger one, said that it smells divine, very feminine, very soft, and they just loved my perfume aura without being just like, girl, like, you know, it's giving me a headache. So, yes, friends, that's it. Those are my 2 cents on new rare perfume. Let me know again if you've tried this perfume, if you've tried any of her sprays. What are your thoughts on, you know, the notes and whatever I talked about in today's video? Share down below. Thank you, friends, for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.